Helton. Coach will open it up with a statement, and then we'll jump into questions.
Very proud of our football team. I challenged our team because I felt like through the season we hadn't played a complete game as a team. Either the defense you were relying on them in some games, and then the offense, times we're relying on them to go win the game. And I challenged the team to say, we got to go play a complete game. And this game went how I thought it would go. That's a good football team we played tonight in Middle Tennessee. I knew that they had the ability to go make plays and go score. I knew the offense needed to go score. And we needed each other at times, both offensively, defensively, special teams, and we did that tonight. So that's what I'm proud about. It's always great to get that win, the rivalry win. I know our guys were really excited about that, and so we get to keep the conference race alive and keep controlling our own destiny, and that's what you want. So with that said, questions.
Just kind of expanding on that a little bit. It went how you thought it went in that you thought it was
I knew we were going to have to score. I told the offense I felt like we needed to be at least in the mid-30s to give, as a coach you analyze, hey, how good is their offense, how good against our defense, how good is our offense against their defense. Felt like we needed to be in the mid-30s, and I told our offense we need to be at least in the mid-30s in this game. I said defensively, if their offense is clicking, they're very capable of making plays. So defense, the biggest thing is we got to keep them out of the end zone. And you saw at times where they made the big plays, but we were able to keep them out of the end zone. And we needed each other. We needed big third down stops by our defense. We got it, and offense scored. And then they would score, and we needed the offense to go respond, and they scored. So it was good to just see that our team was helping each other, and it wasn't just one group just leading the way tonight. It was just a full team effort, and I was really proud of the guys for that.
Tyson, over the last month, Rodney's development, has anything been surprising? Or
No, sir. No.
Can you kind of take us through that process?
Yeah, no, good question. He's really getting confident. He's doing exactly what I thought he would do. He's a quality football player that has the ability to be a really, really good football player. And he still has a lot of development, but as you guys see tonight, he made some outstanding throws, and he's starting to play with confidence. And so that's good to see. And but there's still, he'd be the first to tell you, I got a long way to go. And but I'm excited for him and his future. And he did a really good job tonight.
Offensively, Coach, 650 almost yards total for you guys. This is one of the more consistent performances where you score pretty much every quarter. Just talk about the offense that you see.
Yeah, really controlled our own destiny. If anything, we stopped ourselves, but drive after drive made big plays, made some explosive throws down the field, made some really good throws. Matt Henry made some great catches, gave him the game ball tonight. And, the one touchdown there, the scoreboard on the third down and long that Rodney threw to him, you had to fit that thing through a keyhole, and it was awesome to see him make that catch. So a lot of big plays. And then, again, I go back to our defense, a ton of huge stops. We throw a pick down here in the red zone. Katie busts his butt, gets the guy down. We're able to, get a stop there. Multiple times they had to kick field goals. So just a lot of great things that I saw on film. It was great to go out there and score 40-something, and put up 600-something yards. That was great to see, So we're getting better. And we haven't hit the mountaintop yet, but we're getting better.
I would imagine you spent at least part of the week preparing to face Vadiato, but then you end up facing Gagliardi. What did he do that was so effective? Because he put up some big numbers.
Yeah.
No. How was he different from what you were prepared for?
Not a ton of different. They ran the offense like they normally run the offense. Very impressed with him. Very, very impressed. Guy has savvy. He can scramble. He made some really good, tough throws. Competitor. He took some shots. He got hit a couple times and bounced right up, and made some big completions right after that. That's what you want a quarterback to do. So was very impressed with him, and I knew it was probably going to be that way. Early in the game, I told the defense, I said, this guy can play now. This guy can play. So we're going to have to tighten up our bootstraps with this quarterback. And and hats off to him. He made some really good plays.
Parrish and Wright, they combined for 196 on the ground, and then Hart adds 46. What does it say that three-headed monster running back room? What does it say that they had a big day today?
Yeah, no, moved the chains, made explosive runs. Hadn't seen explosive runs like that in a long time. You know, I love our three running backs, and they move the chains, but we always challenge about, hey, go make that explosive run. And they did tonight, and I love all three of those men. And like you said, the three-headed monster, that's probably a good deal. But very proud of those guys. Really, and again, thought the O-line did a good job. You know, big men lead the way. They protected Rodney for the most part pretty good tonight against a front that was pretty good front. I mean, they hadn't been giving up a lot of rushing yards, and they've gotten several sacks on the quarterback, and so offensive line did well.
Tyson, I know you got Monday's pressure coming up, but with the game in Baton Rouge on the horizon, just your thoughts on where this team is going in to play a traditional SEC power.
Look, what a great opportunity to be on a big stage, and it's what you want. It's what you play the game for, and have tremendous respect for that team and the legacy there and the pageantry of college football. I've been there many times and played there, and one of the best stadiums to go play a football game. It really is, and love their fan base. So it's going to be exciting, and we'll be excited, and like anything.
Second time at LSU?
This be, man, I've been there three or four times. Not with here, but as a
Right.
player and as a coach.
First time here.
First time here, yeah, first time here. But you play the game to win too, right? You play the game to win. We're trying to go win a football game, and excited to get the opportunity to try to go win that football game. But have tremendous respect for them, and it'd be cool to go there and play them.
Now, speaking of that, too, I thought this game kind of turned in the fourth quarter when you guys got that stop, held them to the field goal there. Then you come down and you go for it on fourth and goal, 4th and 1, and get that touchdown. Just tell me about that decision. I mean, you could have gone up 5 there.
Yeah, we could have kicked the field goal, but we had so much good momentum. 2 previous drive, we don't finish, we don't get the points, and it's an opportunity to put the game away. And I just felt like it. At that point in the game, it was time to go for it. And had a good play. Knew that we had a great opportunity to execute that play, and we did. And I really thought, too, our coordinators, that reminds me, our coordinators, fantastic job by our offense and defensive coordinators, our staff. I mean, really, they did a great job of getting our guys prepared. Some of the calls that Rick Bowie made tonight was fantastic. Devon Brown and Davis Merritt did a fantastic job on, keeping their offense out of the end zone. I mean, they very easily could have scored multiple times, but we toughened up, and so I thought our coaching staff in general did a fantastic job tonight.
You mentioned the conference race. Are you going to be tuned in to Kennesaw State and Jacksonville State tonight?
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it. What a great football game. 2 unbeaten teams in the conference, and they're 2 really good football teams, and I'm going to look forward to watching that. So the only thing we care about, we just won't be playing in that game. So that's the biggest thing.
I was
So
wondering if you're going to be watching The Voice or something else.
No, we're a football family. We're going to have a game on, and my wife, she always has a good pot of soup on and some bread, and we watch football. Especially, there's nothing better after a win, watching a good football
You
game.
guys said you were in the stands at the Southmore game. I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, no, I was there. Boys played last
You know?
night. They did a good job, and my 2 boys are, they're excited about being in the playoffs. So that was a good win.
Coach, 30 seniors recognized pregame. It might be their last home game, last regular season home game, at least for them. Can you just kind of speak to the senior class?
Man, said it before, this is a very special football team. My 7 seasons here, probably, I've loved them all. I mean, I loved them all, but no matter what happens the rest of the season, I just have a special place in my heart for this bunch. They're a bunch of honorable men. They love the game of football. They play for each other. They're just awesome to be around every single day. This has probably been the most enjoyable bunch to be around, just, because like coaches, we put so much into it, but our players put so much into it. And to see those guys out there today, and there's 30 of them, you know, I'm thinking to myself, gosh, I'm losing all these guys again. But we'll go get, you know, when good football players leave, you go get some more good football players. But very proud of what this senior group has been able to accomplish this year. And don't think for 1 minute there was a lot of new faces, a lot of new guys, and that's hard to do. We lost 70% of our football team and 70% of production. It's hard to be sitting here at 8-2, you know, after you lose 70% of your production. But it says a lot about our staff, says a lot about this place, our leadership with President Cambodian, our athletic director Todd Stewart, giving us the ability to be successful. It says a lot about just what this place is. So today was a special day for sure. All right, guys, thank you. Appreciate it.